Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to another week. It's your host with the most, with my co-host, the boy Bob. I might be a little crooked. I'll fix myself a little bit. Hope Scoop doesn't fall off.
Let me take you in the shed.
wait.
In the shed.
Well, back. What's up, everybody? It's your host with the most, the boy Hancer. I got the Playboy crew neck on. You already know what's going on. Welcome back to another week to the shed. Damn, bro. What do I even have on me? What is that? Is that paint? Whatever. Welcome back to the shed, guys. Welcome. How is everybody doing? Thanksgiving is coming up. Can't wait for that. Can't wait for Thanksgiving. We actually just had a Friendsgiving at the office. So I'll show you guys some of that. Bow. But. Hope you're having a great November. Holy crap. It doesn't even feel like we're in November. It's not that cold out just yet. We got some cold days, but it's not that cold. It doesn't feel like it's November. I don't know. Like, walk outside and it doesn't feel like it's the holiday season's approaching. I don't know. But then y'all know December 1st is gonna be boom. It's gonna feel like we're in the middle of holiday, and then we're gonna be last minute gift shopping. So I'm trying to get my ideas, and if I can get some of the gifts out the way now, I'm gonna do that. But I'm trying to get ahead. I'm trying to start planning that now. Start saving up money now instead of buying stuff, buying games, shopping around, and then Christmas comes and I'm like, crap, I gotta put everything on a credit card. Boy, Bobby looking nice with the belt. But and that's one thing I also been working on. I'm almost so close. I'm on my last credit card, and then I'm gonna be debt free again, and then I'm gonna work hard to stay that way. Little coffee break. But today, guys, we got a special episode for you guys. We got a 2-part episode because I always got like a main event in the episode. It's always like what the title is about. And then the title tells you what the main event is for the episode. We got a dual main event on this one. We're going to talk about, boom, UFC 322, I think we're on. 322. It's tonight, November 15th. Am I getting that right? I got to check. 322. I got my producer's not here. Honestly, producer went on vacation and hasn't really been back. So producer's not here to really check the facts. So we're going to talk about UFC 322. Go over the main card, tell you all my picks, and then I got a special little part at the end. If y'all saw last week's episode, y'all met Manisha. Manisha's a good friend of mine. We recently met, and she's actually working on starting her own podcast. So I've been helping her with that, brainstorming ideas with her, helping her with like little struggles that just happen, stuff that like if you're not even familiar with technology or the internet, that you're just simple stuff, whatever. Any questions you might have, I'm there if she needs my help. So we actually a few weeks ago recorded what would be her first episode of her podcast called the Random Guest Room Podcast. If I'm butchering the name, I'm sorry. She hasn't officially released it. Right now, I guess it's an idea that she's working on and she's trying to build a foundation for. So we recorded episode 1 as a trial run. We had a blast. We really enjoyed it. She's happy with how it came out, so she likes the framework and kind of like, how do we describe it, like the flow, the structure, like she really enjoyed that. So I think she's gonna go forward with it, with the idea, and structure her episodes that way. So I wanted to share with you guys some of that episode. So at the end of the video, I'm gonna bring up the topics that we spoke about, and I'm gonna show you guys the clip of that segment. I got 3 different segments for you guys. So we'll get to that towards the end of the episode after we review the fights. So you already know, I'm going to put my prelim picks right up here so you'll know who I'm going for in the prelims. These are amazing fights. This is my, depending how it goes tonight, maybe we'll have a bunch of snooze fest. But it's building to be maybe the best card of the year, which is a common trend for the New York cards. So we're going to see how it turns out tonight. For the main event, though, for the main card, let's get into my picks. For the first fight of the card, we actually have Beneil Dariush versus BDS, Benoit Saint Denis. There you go. I think I said those names correctly now. Crazy names to start the main card with. This is an exciting fight. Both these guys are top 10 lightweights right now at 155. They're trying to climb up again because they're both like kind of right there for a title shot. Dariush closer than Saint Denis. So they're trying to get back in the win column. Dariush, I believe, took L's to Oliveira and Armin Saryukin, which is what diverged him from the title picture. And Saint Denis has lost to Dustin Poirier now. Who else did he lose to? He lost to someone else also, I believe. To Moicano. Moicano beat the brakes off of him recently. So yeah, so they're both trying to build themselves back up. We need new challenges at 155. Justin Gaethje's gonna probably fight for the title next, which sucks. He doesn't deserve it. He's an old guard. Dustin Poirier retired, old guard. Charles Oliveira, old guard. We need new faces in the top 5 so Ilya can take their head off, I guess. That's a good fight. Excited for that one. After that, we have Leon Edwards and Carlos Pratis. Also a really fantastic fight. Top 5 fight, I believe, in the welterweight division. So approaching some title shots with some of these fights. But did I even pick a winner for my last one? Let me give you the pick though before we proceed with the Leon Edwards and Pratis. Dariush and Saint Denis. I'm leaning more towards Dariush. I don't know why. I'm leaning more towards him. He has more experience. He's crafty on the ground, so it's probably going to stay on the feet. And he packs a punch. Maybe he'll take down Saint Denis and hold him there. I don't know. But Saint Denis is a dog. He knows how to take shots well. He doesn't have much of a ground game, so he wants to keep it on the feet. And I think his best course of action would be just to take the shots from Dariush and then push. But I don't know. I think Dariush can take his shots too. I'm leaning towards Beneil Dariush. So I'm going to buy Beneil by decision. I'll say decision. Let's move forward. Leon Edwards and Carlos Pratis. This one is a nice fight. Carlos has been undefeated in the UFC except for one fight. He lost to Ian Gary on a close fight. It wasn't. Ian Gary was having his way with him into the very the last 2 rounds maybe. But Leon Edwards, former champ, defended his belt once, beat Kamaru Usman on a fight that he was losing in the 5th round. He got that Hail Mary head kick. That was fantastic. That was one of the best moments of that year. What was that? 2022 maybe. They rematched, and everyone believed that Kamaru Usman should not have been coming back so soon after that KO loss. They rematched less than a year later, and Kamaru did not seem like the same fighter. He was hesitant, wasn't really throwing, and Leon picked him apart for 5 rounds. But after that, Elon Musk, I was gonna call him. Leon has looked a little embarrassing. He got ragdolled by Bilal Muhammad, and then he got ragdolled by Sean Brady in like the 1st round. Yeah, so not great looks for the former champ. We're trying to see if he still has it. We're trying to see if he can come back, if he can build himself back up there. When he fights, it seems like it's a mental thing. He's in there, he looks in good shape. When he throws, the shots are fast, but he doesn't throw. He stands in front of his opponent and he just takes shots. So we're trying to see a better version of Leon tonight. I don't think we're going to see it. I'm going for Carlos Pratis, decision win. Maybe a finish in there, but I think he's going to get a decision. Carlos Pratis by decision. Let's go to the next one. We just mentioned Sean Brady, who last time out beat Leon Edwards in the 1st round. Here we have him in a title eliminator. We are thinking Sean Brady versus Michael Morales. This one is an exciting fight. This one is a good one. We're thinking this is the title eliminator for 170 pounds for welterweight. That after the main event tonight, that whoever wins this fight is actually going to challenge next for the title. You never know in the UFC. One day someone says something, and the next day it's something different. You never know if someone gets injured, if they book a fight and then someone pulls out, and now the whole landscape is different. And that's kind of what happened last time. After Leon Edwards got beaten by Bilal Muhammad, and Bilal became the champion. He was supposed to fight Shavkat Ramonov in December. Bilal then gets injured. Then Shavkat and Ian Gary fight it out to a decision. Shavkat gets the nod in a really close fight. Bilal and Shavkat get scheduled to fight again. Shavkat gets injured this time. Bilal gets scheduled on a short notice versus JDM. Jack Della Maddalena. Jack beats him up for 5 rounds. Becomes the champion. Now he's fighting Islam. And now we forgot all about Shavkat. Shavkat had 2 title shots scheduled with Bilal Muhammad. And they didn't happen. And now he's out the window. We got other people putting their names in the hat. We got Sean Brady, Michael Morales. We got Carlos Prates right there. Ian Gary's right there, I think he's fighting Bilal Muhammad. So whoever wins that is going to win a title shot. Oh, I beat the former champ. Oh, I was the former champ and I just got a W. It's looking really interesting at 170 pounds. For Michael Morales with Sean Brady, I'm going to go with Sean Brady only because of the experience. I think both of these guys might be undefeated. Let's fact check that real quick. Yes, I remember now. Sean Brady was undefeated until Bilal Muhammad actually got his only TKO in the UFC against him in like at the 3rd round or something, and he got a TKO over Sean Brady because he tired him out. He put too much pressure on him. So Sean Brady has 1 loss. Michael Morales has 0 losses, so this is going to be an exciting fight. I'm going to go for Sean Brady because of the experience. He's been there with harder fights now. Was there with Bilal Muhammad not that long ago. And just Michael is a spring chicken. Maybe he hasn't gotten those rounds of experience yet. Maybe he hasn't gone 5 rounds yet. I don't think Brady has gone 5 rounds either, but I'm going to give it a little bit of the edge to Sean Brady because of the experience. Only because of that. So I'm going to say Sean Brady by... Oh, man, this is hard, though. Another decision, maybe? I don't know if these guys can finish each other.
Hey, no
Hey,
Diddy,
yo,
man.
no Diddy. I'm going to say maybe another decision. Hopefully we get some finishes in here because this is 3 fights in the main card. I'm saying decisions because it's so freaking difficult. And then for the last 2, I'm still stuck. I don't even know. Let's go to the co-main event. We got Valentina Shevchenko defending her 125-pound belt. What is that? Bantamweight? Her bantamweight belt against Zhang Wei Li, the former strawweight champion, 115 pounds. Vacates the belt, is moving up to challenge for a 2nd belt to become a double champ. Oh my goodness, these women. These are like the top fighters in the UFC, men or women. Valentina Shevchenko, Zhang Wei Li, they're boom, 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 top there. Put them against any men, and skill for skill, they're right up there with them. I'm stuck on this one. I would have to say these 2 women are like at this level when you got champions versus champion. There's no like like Islam and JDM. We're gonna get to that in a second. It's no like wrestler versus striker like people like to say. No. This is like low level stuff. In the higher levels, it's well-rounded fighter, good in every area, versus well-rounded fighter, good in every area. Valentina Shevchenko, Zhang Wei Li, it's skill for skill. They're matched. But I'm going to give Zhang Wei Li the edge. She's like a little juggernaut. She's going to have more of the speed because she's smaller, a little bit smaller. I believe she's a little younger than Valentina. I'm going to fact check that too for you guys. So actually, just by a year, but that year makes all the difference. Shevchenko's 37, Zhang Wei Li's 36. They're both right there on the edge of their prime. They're about to leave their prime. But I'm going to give that 1 year makes a difference for me. I'm going to say Zhang Wei Li's going to take this. She's either going to get a submission in there or she's nasty with her submissions. I don't know if she can overwhelm Valentina. I'm going to say Zhang Wei Li either by submission or by decision. I don't know if she can catch Valentina. I don't know. With a nice punch and maybe TKO. I don't know. But let's get to the main event of the evening. We've got for that 170-pound belt, the welterweight title. We've got Jack Della Maddalena versus Islam Makhachev. JDM versus Islam. This fight is, this is gonna be a great fight. We were just talking about well-roundedness. These guys are well-rounded. You're gonna give Islam the edge in the wrestling and the grappling, obviously. You're gonna give JDM the advantage in the striking. But Islam's striking is not bad. Islam's striking is very awkward, very like you're gonna look at it and think like nothing flashy is going on, and then he's gonna catch you. Just ask my goat Charles. Just ask all these guys that get caught. This is gonna be such a good fight. I could see this one ending early. This one, not that I'm confident, but I could see this one ending early. Maybe before 3 rounds. Maybe Islam comes out aggressive and knows, yo, I can't waste time with this guy. I might get tired in the later rounds, and then boom, 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 WrestleFucks him, takes him down, and submits JDM, and becomes a double champ. Islam double champ. Or maybe JDM catches Islam. Maybe he catches him with a knee coming in, like he caught Gilbert Burns a couple fights ago. Maybe he puts it on him. This is a good fight. I cannot wait for this fight. I love Islam. He's beaten a lot of my goats, like Charles and a couple other fighters I like. But Islam is a freaking beast. I think he has a good chance of beating JDM. But for the shits and giggles, I'm going to say JDM, TKO, KO in less than 3 rounds. That's what I'm going to say. But I cannot wait for these fights. The prelims start at 7. The main card starts at 11. It's going to be a late night of fights. I cannot wait. I'm going to be tuning in. I'm going to have the belt with me. Boy Bob's going to be with me. We might be even watching here in the shed if it's not too cold later. I'm going to have the beer skis. You already know we're going to have a good time. I hope you guys enjoy the fight night. If you don't watch the fights, I hope you enjoy your Saturday night. If you're going out, stay safe out there. Cannot wait. We'll talk about it next week about the results, guys. So I can't wait for that. Let's get into, I guess, our main event now. Our little boom main event, our segment. Again, shout out Manisha. This is all her idea. This segment is hers. And it's similar kind of to like the Reddit review we did a couple weeks back. We got to do more Reddit reviews. So I'm going to definitely grab some ideas of how she structured her episode and how in our conversations we had. And then I'll put that forth on the next episode when we do a little Reddit review action. So we reviewed 3 topics, Manisha and I. We're going to go through them. The 3 topics we reviewed were the Amazon Web Services outages, which happened twice in the last month. So we talked about that first. We talked also about the museum, the Louvre heist in France. That was something. So we spoke about that. And lastly, we got into weird things or creepy things that men do that they think is so right, but some people might think is like, what? We had a blast talking about that because I'm a male, she's a female. It's 2025. I think she's a female. She hasn't really told me her pronouns. I'm gonna have to ask her next time I speak to her, because I gotta make sure that I haven't asked her, guys. I can't really say. Let's say that she's a they/them for now until I get confirmation. So it was an interesting conversation. I was able to speak of things that I believe that we as men do that females might not like, might not appreciate. Things that I've seen my guy friends do when we were younger, we were in high school, middle school, that I would be like, what are you guys doing, man? Or, and then from her perspective, female perspective, which we all know, females deal with this crap 24/7 with the weird guys, creepy guys, the chapstick break guys. That was very interesting. So, I'm gonna speak about the first topic, I guess, before I play the little clip. I hope I don't sound too repetitive. I hope I don't mention the things I already mentioned. But think about it, guys. The first time this happened, the outage of the AWS services, Amazon Web Services. The first time this happened, I wasn't even sure what people were talking about. I got home, and I think I got home, showered, whatever. I went on Twitter, and people were talking about it. And that was towards the end of the day. So, I think it was already fixed. So, the commotion already passed. So, I'm like, oh, I missed that, I guess. Whatever. Then, about a week and a half, 2 weeks later, happens again. I think I woke up in the morning and I went to go on Snapchat, check some memories out. And it wouldn't let me log in. Not that it wouldn't let me log in. It was asking me to log in. And I should be logged in already. I was like, oh, that's weird. Whatever. Continue with my day. And then, I get to work, and one of my coworkers is going around talking about, Are you guys' applications working? My bank application's not really working. It's blah 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 blah. Something's down, and that's when I was like, didn't this happen the other day? I could have sworn I heard this the other day, and that was actually the day we filmed that with Manisha. So let's go into that. Bow.
Your perspective on this one. That's why I picked it actually. So this is gonna be fun. But speaking about the Louvre, these people were
Wait, no, no. Start with the outage. Let's start with the outage.
Okay, let's start with the outage. Okay, let's
Did
get to
you
it.
notice that it happened today again?
Did it?
You didn't notice.
I did not notice this.
It happened today at 2 p.m.
How did you know about it?
I was exactly. See, that's exactly what couldn't believe. I was home and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, this happened today again, and we're gonna talk about it today. I was like, what the hell? I was
No.
at work, and one of the ladies came out of. I work at a medical office, so we have a authorization department that
Right.
work on authorizing testing for patients. So one of the ladies comes out and she's like, my bank website is not working, my phone is not working, the app is not working, none of my banks, something is happening. I don't know why she's announcing it to everybody. It's like something is happening, something is down. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, this reminds me of the other day. So today when I got home, I looked up and it was the same exact thing.
Did you know that Reddit was also down when the AWS outage happened?
I didn't even know the first time. The first time I didn't even like it just flew by
I
me.
don't know either.
I think if I'm being honest, on Snapchat, I opened it up to look at pictures in the morning, and it said I had to log in, and I was like, I'm not dealing with this.
Yes, Snapchat was down too, and
So,
also,
so when I heard about it, that's what
yeah.
I figured. Sorry to cut you off. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good, you're good, man. What's happening? Like, is it like a hacking thing going on?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know too. Do you know what AWS is?
Yeah, Amazon Web Service.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. So it's all the services that holds everything together.
yeah, it's a cloud storage, right? So like we use Jira, the ticketing system, and that was down when this whole outage happened. So like in our group chat, we were just talking about like how nothing is working, and we use the ticketing system to actually like navigate about like doing tasks, right?
Mhm.
And people submit tickets, and then that's when we action the work orders. But because that was down, nothing was loading, and then we were having like a delayed response to doing
Mhm.
things as well. So we were just like, what's going on? Slack was down as well. So it's
Well, so you
like,
guys were actually affected at your
yeah,
workplace.
yeah, like it was nuts. So I think that it was just like weird that so many businesses got affected as
Yeah,
well.
think about it. How like vulnerable we are. Like someone could just actually hack it. I don't know if this is an actual attack, but an
Yeah.
actual attack could take us down like that easily. Take the grid down.
And like what do businesses do, right? They just stop. They go
Gotta
home.
download more VPNs.
Exactly. We have VPN. Everyone has VPNs, but like,
At this point, everybody needs one.
everyone, even like we personally use a VPN, guys. Be safe on the internet because crazy stuff is happening day by day.
Data. People are fighting for your data.
People, everyone is, right? Like we have given all our information to everyone on the
It's so
internet.
bad. It's so bad.
Everyone knows everything. Like I could find out about anyone. I don't need to be a spy. I just Google the person's name and I
The
see
spy's
all.
job is the easiest job in 2025.
Yeah, you ask ChatGPT about people as well, and you get like this whole bunch of information. If you like Instagramming someone's name as well, you can see like everything about them, which is
I
not AI
Speaking
thing.
on that same topic, 2 years ago, I actually like paid for a service to like have my info removed because I searched myself up and I found everything. I was like, what the
That
fuck?
is smart. I need to do that as well,
I literally had my brother's address from my name, my brother's address, like the size of his family. Like what?
Okay, that's a little creepy. Who is
So
collecting this data? I think like all these apps that we're using for shopping as well, Every
They're
single
all of it.
application is asking for like so much information, which is so
You
unnecessary.
got to make
And
sure you say no to the cookies. Say no to the cookies.
no to the cookies, not the actual cookies,
Do
but the
not
internet
take cookies
cookies.
from strangers. Say no to the cookies when you're online.
Exactly. Strangers in danger. And look at me, I'm doing like the most risky thing, like having random people from the internet.
But no
But
cookies though. No cookies. No cookies.
no, don't accept cookies, guys. Do not from strangers, okay? But
Talk to them for 15 minutes first.
yes, that's the trick, right? Vibe check them.
The vibe check has to last 15 minutes.
Oh my god, yeah, but like it's crazy. Like people were reconnecting with nature when all of that happened because they were just off work as well, right?
It's better
And
though.
like,
It's so much better.
yeah,
Some
and
people have
TikTok
to.
was down for 20 minutes as well, apparently. So yeah, people must have gone nuts. The content creators over there must have been like, I don't know what to do now.
Oh
Like,
no, I need to get a real job.
ooh, that's a stab right there.
Nah, no jabs, no jabs, no jabs.
No, no,
I
I'm kidding.
respect that. I gotta respect the hustle. You gotta respect the hustle.
100%.
Like
And I
that, like that farting girl on TikTok, which is like I just found out about this like 2 days ago. What the hell?
there's a farting girl on TikTok. Oh
I
my
just
god!
found that out 2 days ago, and
And now a lot more people have found
I
out
don't know
about.
how I stumbled on that side of TikTok. I don't know what was happening.
Oh my god!
Enough
My phone is
scrolling for me. I was like, now I need the internet break.
people are making money in such weird ways. What are we
And
doing?
I respect the hustle. I respect it.
I respect it too, but God bless her health. Honestly, I hope she's okay.
But listen, you gotta respect the hustle. She eats whatever she wants, pays the bills.
You know, that's a gift on its own. Eating whatever you want and still being okay. I cannot do that.
That's what I'm saying.
So amen to that. uh, but yeah, that's wild. Businesses stopped because of the AWS outage. But
So yeah, so that actually happened the same day we recorded that episode. So it was really interesting to talk about, and I was like, good. I'm gonna get the reaction that I had today on the conversations. That was fun. But like, think about it, guys. How vulnerable we are for it. I don't know if we call it an attack like that, but let's say something random like that happened, an outage, and all this stuff is not working. What if a hacker did that? What if another country did that to attack us? We're relying too much on being online, on being on this fictional, not fictional, on this non-physical web that holds everything together. And if you cut that web from the root, everything just falls apart. It's I don't know, man. It seems like it's way too easy for things to go down, things to go bad. What do you think, Bob? Oh, yeah, I think so. Thank you. Said he appreciates the way I worded that. It's true though, right? You cut the root of all this stuff, everything falls down, nothing is working. We don't got access to our social media, our bank applications. What if like something like WhatsApp goes down, and so many people use WhatsApp to contact their family members, like out of the country, in the country, lose all communication. Something to add? No. He don't really use WhatsApp. He don't even got a phone yet, so he don't know what the hell I'm talking about. It's scary, guys. It's so freaking scary. Like it's cool being so connected how we are with the internet, but it's scary how easy it could be to wipe the internet out, wipe us out, wipe our grid out. Anyways, let's move on to the next topic we brought up. We talked about the Louvre museum heist in France. Dude, these GTA 6 trailers they gotta stop. This is promotion for the game. This hype didn't even happen. This is all promotion for the game. GTA 6 out in 2026. Let's play the clip, guys.
moving on to the next topic, which is the Louvre heist. Okay. How on earth is everything so fast tracked from like a robbery inside a museum?
Do you know this happened in under 4 minutes? I think it was. Was it 4 minutes?
7 minutes.
7 minutes. Oh
7
my
minutes,
lord.
minute heist.
7 minutes since they got there. 4 minutes only inside the building. That is insane.
total time 7 minutes. Apparently, they had like some truck, right? They entered through
I
like a.
heard Guinness World Records is also looking for them, the police and Guinness, because that's good. They're like, guys, we got you with something too.
You think they'll actually get a Guinness World Record for
They're gonna
like
get caught because they're gonna have to publish their name on the Guinness World Records. That's the only
the
reason they're gonna catch
fastest
them.
heist in history? Goes to them. Okay, done. Now go to jail.
They got their mask on, like holding the frame.
How cute. But no, like what the
I heard
hell?
two of them were arrested already.
Oh, they already got arrested? I
They
last
got
checked
two of
before
them.
they found them. Oh, good. Good for them. You know what's really trending? A new Halloween costume because of that heist.
The Louvre Museum heist Halloween costumes. Wait a minute, I'm still looking for a costume. I need one of those.
This is your costume. Just go with like a mask, like a robber's mask.
Wait, please tell me you've seen the detective that was working the case.
I haven't actually.
Oh my goodness. Are you able to look it up? Are you able to take a
I'm
look?
looking up on my phone right now.
Search up the detective that was on the case.
Uh,
Please tell me you're gonna see the picture of the
yo,
guy.
what is this?
You see him with the hat?
Oh,
Nothing screams more of a French detective.
what is this? What am I seeing?
The one with find the picture with the hat and the umbrella, please.
I found it. I found it.
Yes.
What is going on?
This
Listen,
case is gonna be solved in world record timing also.
he has dressed the part, like
That guy woke up, he heard the news that day, and he was like, this has been my calling since I graduated.
it's like his outfit was ready. And you know how they like when you shift your identity shifting, like you're
He was in the middle
manifesting.
of dinner with his mom, and he was like, give me a second.
I
The
got
bat signal was in the sky. He pulled it out of his closet. He was like, I gotta put this on.
Oh my god, this is. Oh my god, have I not seen this? This is another good Halloween costume, by the
You see,
way.
you were surprised two of them were found. Now you're not surprised. Now you know how they were found.
He had, he is like got this. He was ready. He was born
Inspector
ready.
Gadget is on the case.
This guy, wow, I am shocked. People were like, "This has to be AI generated news."
I
What
was
the
like,
hell is
please tell me this is real. I was like, I'm begging that this is real. Like, this is the real detective, please.
right when Sora came out as well?
I can imagine he pulled up to the station with the umbrella, with the accent. We
They're like,
got two people. It's
they're
only
like,
been 2 hours. We've got two people.
that's wild. Oh my god. Well, 7 minutes. It takes me so long to decide my outfit on like wandering around the house. This heist happened in seven
But,
minutes. I'm dead.
like, I didn't believe it. I was like, these new GTA 6 trailers are getting out of hand. I was like, this promotional stuff. I was like, I'm gonna get the game. You don't have
Oh
to
my
do
god.
this.
Yeah. The game also, like, when is it coming out? Like, is
This
it
is
coming
this
out
is
in
straight
2026?
out of the game. They came in a truck that they
Yeah.
were trying to burn after. They were trying to burn the truck. What? This is insane. A guard had to stop them from burning the truck, and they left that evidence behind. They left in two scooters, moped type things. You cannot make this up. No one has a better script than this.
I agree. This is genius planning. Do you think they used AI, Chat GPT, to
They
actually?
had to. They had to.
Yes, they must have actually prompt. What do you think the prompt was that they put into this?
They're like anti-detective plan. Something the detective would like what like it has to be that goofy for it to work. It has to be.
It's like, yeah, we want to rob the Louvre. We
Like
want to do this. What is the fastest way and the most easiest way where we are unrecognizable? And also, like, how do we get in there without anyone noticing us?
Like
I'm better with
every
dumbass
morning, the guards are probably breakfast. Are probably like, no one's gonna come here
Yeah,
with an
like,
emergency truck. Go through the window.
yeah.
They're probably like, oh yeah, the emergency truck is gonna come today, right?
Oh yeah, maintenance probably is happening. Yes, of course
Unbelievable.
it's scheduled. We won't check our records, but you know,
Every day they were probably like, hey Louis, there's two random guys upstairs. Ha, good one. And that day they were like, no, I'm being serious. We're not gonna believe. I'm being serious. We have to go.
by the time they like figured out
The
what's going
boy, the
on,
boy who cried wolf.
the guy who was in charge, do you think he got fired for it?
It had to have been the again Guinness World, the quickest firing in history. The Guinness World Records is handing out these awards like candy.
Yes, where is Guinness World Records when you need them to actually give an award
It
for
was
like the most incredible heist in history? Like I am blown. Honestly, these guys are geniuses, and if they use ChatGPT for it,
they
even
had to. Like this is the new stuff. The new training has to come out against these type of Chat GPT AI planning.
honestly, like their laws. I think China, no, which country? There's a country that has put out laws for like the usage of ChatGPT as well. I don't know what
See,
it is.
and then this country, US, does the opposite. They I think they put a they can allow no bans on any AI for the next like 8 years. So AI companies can do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah, because the plants are there, no, which is insane. But China
Unbelievable.
recently they won influencers on the internet who are like teaching about financial literacy or like just educating
Oh
on a
yeah, I
certain
read about that. Yes.
to have a certification, which I think is so smart because
Mhm.
let's just face it, like everyone is an expert at everything, right? You
Right
have
nowadays.
yeah nowadays, and like you and AI can like rule the world with almost anything.
Yep.
Which is
That's
not
why. That's why at the end of my videos, I always say, "Listen, what do I know? What do I know?
exactly. I'm just talking based out of my experience,
Just
but you
letting
know,
all these out. That's it.
absolutely, and like take what you can from it, right?
That's it.
But yeah, and the memes. Let's just talk about how fast those memes were generated. Okay.
Anything, anytime something happens, that's always what I'm looking forward to is the memes.
The memes. That's how I found out about it. I opened my Instagram and then I see all these memes of people who have like imitated how the Louvre was
I
getting.
never know what to believe either. I'm like, is this even how this went? Is this being exaggerated?
Yeah. And apparently it was all true. And I'm just like, oh
It went
my
exactly like that. They came in, they busted through the glass with like chainsaws. What?
geniuses, honestly. But
And
I
I read, sorry to cut you off. I read that they were like really close to the Mona Lisa.
yes. I
That imagine they took that.
ooh,
I
honestly,
feel like at that point, I'm already there. Come
I saw
on now.
a really funny reel that some creator made of like the paintings that are in the Louvre that were kind of like thinking about when the robbers came in, what their thought process was like, ooh, what's gonna happen now? Oh my god, you did not do that.
They're like, me next.
Let me next. Take me out of here. I'm stuck.
Yeah, right. They probably haven't been moved. Dusty ass paintings.
I want to travel the world. Okay, please take me out of here. Uh,
Unbelievable. I cannot believe that happened in France.
in France with high security, apparently. Questioning a lot of the security in that case, but you know,
You think it was an inside job?
that's what I think, really, because that was
Mm,
too quick. And that's what the internet thinks as well. On Reddit, they think it's an
mm.
inside job too, right?
Someone's like, they all just went to the bathroom. You got 7 minutes on the clock. Like, no, not 7 minutes and 5 seconds.
Hey, the guard is having a coffee break right now. He's gonna get donuts. Go, go fast. I know his schedule exactly.
So
Then he's gonna
usually
go
at
to the
two
bathroom right
o'clock, he
after.
takes a 7 minute stroll.
Exactly. So go right now. Go get it. And give it to me afterwards. Where
Oh my goodness. 150 million worth.
rich, huh?
And then
Rich.
they haven't found the pieces. The two suspects have not cooperating.
Where do you think it is?
They had to bury it, I think. It's buried somewhere. Have
Yeah,
to.
it couldn't have been taken out of the country for sure.
It's too risky. It's probably buried when the dust settles.
Or maybe like they sailed it off somewhere, you
You
know.
think the last guy's hiding in a corner, like shivering with all the items? He's like the last man standing.
Swallowed it. I don't know what he's done with it. Ew.
Yeah, they're probably like, I cannot use the bathroom. They're like, go, come on, use the bathroom. He's like, no, we cannot use the bathroom.
I have a problem.
He's like, take me to the doctor. I'm not using the bathroom.
No, don't take him to the doctor. That's risky.
I read that the museum's gonna be closed until they figure this whole thing out.
I thought it reopened already.
I gotta check my sources. Gotta check my
I thought it
sources.
reopened. I may be wrong. Honestly, the internet is misleading at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna fact check this live.
Let's fact check it. Is the Louvre open again?
Yes, it's back
Yes!
open.
It opened on the 22nd of October. It is now the 29th. Yes,
I'm
it
over here
was
just chatting. Now
See-
you must disregard everything I've said to this point. See, I made the same joke. I made the same joke when we were recording about the GTA 6 Heist promotion. But no, it's true. These guys, so that goes to show you that goes to show you that if you're doing all this planning, all this meticulous oh, how to do this, how to that, boom 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 boom, trying to get ready, the moment is never gonna come. You're not gonna make it happen. You're gonna show up to the moment and you're not gonna be ready. You're gonna mess it up. Someone's gonna catch you and be like, yo, you trying to rob the museum. But these motherfuckers put on a random vest they found at Walmart, Spirit Halloween, grabbed their friend's truck, and we're like, yo, we're gonna burn this after we done. Drove over there. They probably planned this out a day before. Boom, showed up, boom, 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 did it like nothing. Barely even like actually had like a backup plan. Like if that plan failed, sucked. They failed to burn the truck, so they left the evidence behind. If they would have taken months and months of planning, taken museum heist classes, taken planning classes, all this stuff, they would have never done it. They would have never got it done. The message is, guys, just get up and do it. Get up and go do it. Whatever it is. Rob a bank. Go back to school. Get a new job. There's so many opportunities out there, guys, that we're not taking. We got to get up and do it. We can't be sitting around planning and planning and planning. All it took was 7 minutes. And those guys' life changed. So that's a message, man. That's a message. Anyways, 2 of them got caught. I don't know if all of them got caught. Maybe the other one's still on the loose. I don't know. I heard it was 2 out of 3 got caught. Whatever. Chase your dream, guys. InTheShed supports this message. Boom. So ignore all that. Ignore that, guys. Let's get to the very last topic. Things men do that may seem okay, but are actually creepy. Creepy things men do that may seem okay to them. Wording it differently. Let's see what Manisha and I had to say about this one. Boom.
The next topic is things men do that seem okay, but are actually creepy.
Creepy.
Okay, a lot of things that men think are normal. Okay.
So would it be? I was gonna say. So would it be things that I guess I gotta include myself. We like just do that. We're like, sure thing. And then is it like the outside people? Do other men be like, what? Or only girls are like, or do other girls notice? Only the girl is being done too. Are they like, I don't feel fine right now about this?
Yeah, like I feel there's certain things like, honestly,
Would it be specific things or everyday things?
well, it could be, I don't think everyday things. Let's talk about like specific habits, right? Like I guess for me, like a personal example that I could tell you is when a guy is like overly nice, okay? Like I feel
like fake nice.
I don't even know if it's fake or not, but when they're just too nice, I feel like it's creepy. because they're just not being their authentic self, and they, according to like maybe me, but it just kind of makes it feel like they don't have a spine of their own when they're just
Okay.
overly nice,
You
where like
you gotta be a
everything,
little firm.
yeah, they're just like,
A
yeah, you
little,
gotta be
little firm.
firm. Yeah, you gotta be firm. You gotta like have a spine. You gotta like probably take a stance on certain things and not just go with whatever maybe like comfortable according to the other person. I think it's
Mhm.
important for them to have their own character, like they're just too nice.
But you wouldn't say that's creepy though, if they're too nice. Like, or are they doing,
There's
or
a
in a
secret
creepy way?
agenda then. It's creepy because I feel like then you think they have a secret agenda
Ah, so you
behind.
okay? You think they're plotting?
Yep.
I could see that. I could see that. I could see that. See, like I met people like that. I met friends that are like that. I'm just like, yo, what is happening?
Fast, right? Like, is
Like,
there something that they're hiding? Is there like a layer that they're so nice
mm,
because something is like something is wrong, and when they flip the switch and when they become like another version of themselves, I feel like that doesn't take too long.
see, that's why I would say if I was a girl, that's when you play the long game. You play the long game. You like, let's see how long they could keep this up. If they keep it long enough, it must be real, right? At one point, you have to be like, I guess it might be them.
But
But if
was
it,
it boring?
what was that?
It could be really boring,
That true. That true. That true.
right? It's like a flat personality then.
See that would be something else. I've met people like that too. That I'm just like, huh?
Right? Like, how is everything so nice for you?
See, I would say from situations that I've seen my friends be in, one of my
Mhm.
biggest fears ever when I was younger and to this day is making a girl feel weird or uncomfortable.
Right.
So if it's my first time hanging out with a female, I'm not gonna try to make a move. Like I'm really not. Like in my head, I'm like, I don't think it's normal for the move to be done on the first night. If something were to happen, it would be because the girl told me she's comfortable. And I'm like, sure thing. But to me, I'm not even thinking about that. I'm like, it's not even in my head right now. And if we end up nothing, it's totally fine. I've met my friends that are like pushy, that are like, oh, I'm about to go on this date for the first time with this girl. Oh, I'm trying to get lucky. And I'm like, I don't know if that you're gonna get that lucky, you know?
Yep. I have experienced that personally, and I think it's the creepiest thing ever. I do not want to know the person after that because I think it has to be like a very natural flow, right, of a conversation.
Yeah,
And well, if the chemistry lasts, sure, if it leads to something great, but
right.
don't at least give it, I'd say a safer timeline would be a little over a month
I would say just talk to the person. Like,
or talk
even
to the
if the person texts you the next day and they're like, hang out, that kind of tells you where the comfort level is that you're willing to even see me the day after. You're already like, oh, listen. But the first day, you don't even know who you're hanging out with. You don't even know who this person is, what this person has. Like,
yeah. Feeling too close too soon is just like a red flag. A
like I've got
big-
my friends come back to me and they're like, "Oh, this girl was like, let's go back to your house after our first day." And I'm like, "All right, that's fine, but be careful." And they're like, "Oh, now we're together." And then a month later, they're like, "Oh, she was cheating on me." And I'm like, "You see, I
oh
should
my
have seen
god.
the signs."
Yeah, like I
Mhm.
think it's subtle signs. Honestly, sometimes we're just so blind to all those signs. So I don't even blame people for that. But another one that I have to say is like, people that explain their interest like it's a TED talk.
Oh my goodness, what do you mean?
They're just
You
like,
sound like you've encountered some interesting people. This is so funny.
yes, like they're just like, oh, I like this. And I don't know if it's even like narcissism at this point, but they're just like full of themselves. That's definitely a big red flag that I've seen in men. Like they just very full of themselves. And that to me is like a very, very big red flag. It's also creepy, honestly, like when people just only think about themselves
Hmm.
all the time, like in general, like not only men, I think generally as well. But yeah,
Hmm.
that to me is a little weird.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. What else I could throw out there?
Or like, or like if somebody is just, let's say, like, a girl is out. Oh my God. Okay, yeah. Let's talk about like farting. Okay.
Yeah, I had written down catcalling. I had written down catcalling.
Catcalling is one that is obviously very creepy.
Like to me, I never understood that. I've never catcalled a girl ever in my life. I,
It happens so much in India. It's scary, no doubt about that. But it's just like the weirdest way to call for attention. And is it like a cheap thrill? I don't
does it
even know.
work? That was what I was gonna ask that too. Does it work? I've never seen it work. So what's the reasoning?
No, I think at this point it's probably just cheap thrills,
I mean,
right?
I guess when the guys are there, it's like five of them. They're like, "Hey, watch this." Cool, dude. I owe you a beer. I guess. What?
Yeah,
What?
actually, I don't see the point of that either. Like, I could never understand catcalling. Obviously,
The other
it's
day I saw. Well, okay, is this better? The other day I saw this guy on TikTok. He was going around with an empty notebook that just said "friends," like a list, and he was just putting it in front of people.
oh my God.
And the girl was like, "Oh, okay." And then she wrote, and it was like, "Oh, name and the number." So like, and the girl was like, "Oh, okay." And then she looked at him and goes, "How old are you?"
Oh my God.
And he was like, "I'm 23." And then she was like, "Okay." She wrote it. So I was like,
Maybe
"Is
she's
this?"
much older in
I was
that
like, "Is
point.
that the right way?" Like, I was like, "Is this better?" I was like, "Definitely better than catcalling."
It is better than catcalling. It's a very honest way. Like you're giving your
Right? Like,
consent, right? You're adding your
that's
name
it.
and your number. But then what? What does the guy do then? He just texts them,
See,
hey,
like,
remember me?
I mean, yeah, you write it on a notebook. I guess I would text and be like, I honestly would be like, hey, I was kind of joking, haha, but if you do need a friend, unfriendly, that's it. Like, it's like, I would be like, I
That's
didn't
kind
think
of
that would
right.
actually work. I was doing that as a joke. Or I'd be like, oh, I filmed a video. Be like, look at the video. It was funny. Can I post it?
Ah, that's actually a good one. And I think like then people would probably think of it as not so creepy.
Yeah, and then be like, do you have Reddit?
Do you have read it? Well, that. Hey,
Like, do you
go
read
there.
topics on Reddit? Let's react to topics on Reddit. Listen, that is the wave. Everyone needs to get on the wave. And so, like we talked about earlier, there's
You
so much
trying to say
content on
this
the
is
internet.
creepy?
What was that?
Are you trying to say what I did was creepy? The hell? Excuse me. Okay, but I did get some very creepy responses, I must
Oh
say.
my god, that's so funny. That's so funny. Oh my god, do you have another one? I got another one. I got my one last one here.
Please, please go for it.
No, no, I went for one. Now it's your turn. Then I'll tell you my last one. My last one is pretty funny.
Yeah, I think like when people in the club, like guys in the club, when you're trying to like when they see you and a bunch of girls and they're trying to like look out for you, like, oh,
Oh,
are
the
you
protector, the knights,
they're like,
the
yes, yes.
silver knights, the silver knights.
And they're like, oh, do you have a ride home? And like, are you gonna get home safe? Should I drop you to your car? And you're just like, no, I could take care of myself. I
That's
came here with a bunch of
insane.
girls. I will go there. I'll go back home with a bunch of girls, but I don't need you to protect me. Like you've never been there my entire life. Who do you
Or
think you
or the ones that like slowly like shimmy their way in there. Now you're like, where'd this guy come from? Like he's in between all your friends.
are? Oh my god, yeah, they're like trying to dance and this
I'm
happened
telling
to
you,
me.
you will never catch me doing none of this stuff. Like this is insane to me. I'll see it in the club, and I'm like, these guys are crazy. I'm like, somebody get the taser out.
Yes, we need more men like you out there because I went to a club when I first got here and there were a bunch of girls. We went for a Sean Paul concert actually.
Oh,
It was fun. It was free and like we went in, okay, and there were a bunch of guys that had boots. Now, in these boots, they had a lot of alcohol, and obviously, they want to like get girls in their boots
right,
because
right, right.
want that access of like just having VIP treatment. Some people like feeling important too. I don't, it's not a bad thing, okay? Like I
No,
think
that's a big thing. Yes, I
it's a
see
big
that
thing.
all the
People
time.
like attention and like
Yep.
it's human nature, right? But some of them actually creepy. There was this one guy that came up to me and was like, hey, do you want a drink? And I'm just like, no. And he's like, do you
You
want
gotta be
to
careful
dance?
out there
And then
too.
he was like dancing and he was trying to like get me to dance with him. And I'm just like, dude, just stop it. Like, I am not going to be inside your booth. So, no,
That's
I
what
don't
they
want
like to
your
do. It's
alcohol.
insane.
It could be spiked. Who knows? But that's the way these guys were trying to get girls. And I'm just like, you know what? It could work for some of you, but that is so creepy.
Especially, it's dangerous out there. You never know. Some of these weird people.
Exactly. What was your story though?
My
I'm curious.
my last one. I don't know if you guys got these in Canada and India, in Zambia. Where my hug at, guys? Where my hug at? Hey,
Like free
where my
hug?
hug at? Where those guys that walk around the high school, like they turn a corner, they see you, and they're like, "Oh hey, where my hug at?"
What?
You never seen those, yo? They be doing that, and I used to always be like, "Yo, what is wrong with these guys?" Like that,
Are
like
you
they'll
okay?
see you, you say hi to them, hey, and then you're about to walk away, and they're like, "Oh, where my hug at?" You're like, "Oh, sure." Like,
That is just weird. That is weird, creepy, but also one would think that they're doing it for fun. Like they just want to laugh out of it.
nah,
You
nah.
know?
You would see the guys, and you would know, like before they even did it, you would know where my hug guys at.
Ew, what do they look like
Let's
typically?
see. Let's see if I can search something up on Google, and then I could have you type it to watch. Where my hug at, guys? Such a where my hug at, guys meme. You should see a couple. Oh my lord! You could.
Oh my god. Whoa, cuddly.
Yo, where my hug at?
It's like a typical baggy t-shirt,
Yeah, I
hoodie,
was gonna tell you they would always have the same baggy sweatshirt every day. It would be like the same
beanie.
color sweatshirt every day. It would be like the bright red sweatshirt or the old blue sweatshirt. Maybe a Nike sweatshirt with the Nike logo. Maybe no logo. Maybe they got the sweatpants to match. They got the full red outfit. You could know they walk around like the Cheeto, the Cookie Monster. You would know where my hug at guys at.
I don't know if I'd want a hug from them, to be honest. Even on a low day, I probably wouldn't want
The girls would do it like this back in school, back in high school. This is a long time for me now, 8 years, I guess.
to. Mm.
Back in the day, they used to be like, "Where my hug at?" And then the girls would be like,
Ew.
"Unbelievable, unbelievable."
They'd probably be like, yes, I scored
And
something.
the girls would smell the musty sweaters.
Ew. Oh my god, that smell I'm sure is disgusting. Ugh. But yeah, yuck.
So that was a funny one. The highlight of that one is the experience I've had. I've seen it in high school. I've seen it in middle school. I've seen it since ever since I came to this country when I was 10 years old. These guys walk around with their musty ass sweaters. Guys that get no girls, and I ain't got no girls either. But at least I wasn't a where my hug at guys. Walking around, hey, how are you, Michelle? How's everything going? You going to class? I'm about to be late to class. Anyways, where my hug at? Where my hug at? They pull up on the group of girls, like three of them, and they gotta get that free hug from all of them. Like, was that flirting? Was that like in a couple of weeks we go to the stage two and then I ask for your number? Stage one is like where my hug at? I don't know. I don't know. I was never one of those. Thank the Lord. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I had a blast recording that with Manisha. I had a blast recording last week's episode with Manisha. So, hope she's doing okay in Canada. Hope you guys are staying healthy. Hope you had a wonderful week. Get ready for next week. It's going to be amazing. Enjoy the fights tonight. Have a safe weekend, guys. Drink safe and responsibly. Always. And I'm going to leave you guys with a little goodbye message from Manisha and I. So, I'll catch you guys next week. It's been your host with the most, with the boy Bobby. I'll catch you guys next week in the shed. Back!
Wow, I had a lot of fun doing this, to be honest. My first one, and
Episode 1.
my cheeks hurt. Like, I've been laughing way too hard.
Yeah, we
I did
had a
not,
blast. We had a blast.
this is so much fun. Oh my God. Like, we probably do this again
This
because
is what life is all about, having fun.
I love
This is
this.
what a podcast should be. It's your hobby. It's for you to have fun, to do however you want. There's no rules. It's however you want. And whoever doesn't like it, click next. We don't need you here. It's fine.
Absolutely. This is for us to
That's
do
it.
it for fun.
That's it.
We hope everyone had a good time and some
We know
food.
you did. We know you did.
We know you did. Yeah. And you know what? We'll be back for more and we're going to keep finding random things on the internet and hopefully we have some crazier stories.
Guys,
These were
guys, make sure you support Manisha. This is her first episode.
thank
She's so
you.
excited for this. You got to support her on her journey. Drop down below any tips, what she could do better, whatever it is. She ain't gonna take it to heart. She already told me she won't. It's all right. It's all right. Be nice though. You gotta be nice. You gotta make sure be nice. If you have any rude comments, I'll take them. Go to my podcast. You can say them to me. I
Oh,
review them. I review them. I'm ready for a fight.
oh, Hancer, that was so sweet. But listen, go to Hancer's profile on YouTube. It's called In the Shed.
In the shed.
Hancer has such an amazing podcast. He has friends over. He has a special guest that's there almost every episode. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know
If you know, you know.
that boy Bobby. If you know, you
Bobby,
know.
Bobby, man, he is a special guest that is there almost every episode. Bobby has a special place in the shed, and
That-
it's hard to hot talk with Bobby. You know, Bobby understands.
You
Bobby
gotta go. You
is
gotta go check him out. You gotta go check him out. You won't understand unless you go check him out.
yeah. Like if you know, you know, and if you don't know, what are you doing?
You
Like
gotta go
just go
find out. You gotta go find out. You're here
find
to find out too.
Not outage.
And the shed.